it's a good time to do a recap from the aerial view of what's happened out there. The site's definitely changed since the last time you were out there. I can assure you of that. Maybe you've driven by recently and seen some of the progress. But here we are back in July of last summer. Nice green site, I'll just say that. I'll use the pointer here. You can just pay attention to a lot of the area here in the back. You'll see that change pretty significantly. And then also down here in the forefront where the influent pump station has started to go in. Going up just slightly to September, you can see a lot of the demolition occurring in that background that I pointed out. And then up in the foreground there, the new influent pump station. I'll show photos of that, but it is nearly complete now with the top lid being poured. And then after that, in November, a lot of the demolition is complete at this point, and we're starting to establish the bases of multiple structures. And those structures, in fact, have been raised, if you will, where we're pouring walls on them. That's going to be the last aerial slide, and then I'll go into a few of the specific structures. Here you'll just see that we've got a wall section of the influent pump station. So what you're looking at is something that is 35 feet into the ground there, so it's pretty neat. They're compacting on one of the photos and then getting everything set up for the top slab and the other one there. As you can imagine, a lot of yard piping, and that didn't happen first, so we've gotten started on some of the structures first instead, and now we're connecting those dots with a lot of the yard piping, and that'll continue throughout this year. What you see right here is one of the larger main lines that will run from the headworks to the aeration basin.
How big is that pipe? What's the diameter?
Here we're looking at a 24-inch diameter pipe, and that's PVC pipe, or a plastic type pipe that will serve us well in what is a corrosive environment. And the prized possession out there right now is really the aeration basin. Just due to sheer size, we're looking at a single circular tank of 185 feet in diameter. This was taken some time ago where we just had the base slab poured, and in fact we hadn't quite poured all of it here. But that gives you an idea of the size, and I'll show a few more photos of that, just so you can see the forms that are going in here for the wall sections. Those are about 22 feet high. So you take the 185 feet diameter and you raise it 22 feet high, and it's pretty significant. And my favorite photo is this panorama view. I'm basically taking a photo there to show you the full extent with my back at one of the walls there. So we're currently working our way counterclockwise, around the basin, sort of like this. And on next week, we'll be pouring the 7th of 10 sections there. So pretty soon this will be closed up. It's fair to say within the next month. Next up are some of the other still large tanks. We have final clarifier number 1 here. Purpose of this photo is really just to show the base slab and what goes into that. You have the aggregate, the steel, and everything before you get to the concrete. And in fact, we've started coming up with that too, setting the walls, and we'll pour there next week. And then likewise over at final clarifier number 2. So there are a total of 2 clarifiers that will be downstream of the aeration basin.